The Awakening of the Chosen. Welcome to the Awakening of the Chosen channel. My name is Gabriel, and it's a pleasure to have you here with us. In today's video, we're going to dive into a topic that will challenge your perception of reality. What if I told you that everything you experience and live through is part of a complex simulation? And more, what if there were a way to escape this simulation and discover the truth behind our existence? You might think it's impossible, but today I'm going to show you how these concepts, which seem straight out of a sci-fi movie, might be much closer to reality than you imagine. So stay with us until the end, because what you're about to discover could change your view of the world forever. Imagine for a moment that everything you perceive, every sensation, every experience, is part of an extremely advanced simulation. This concept, supported by philosophers and scientists, suggests that the reality we know may not be as solid as we believe. But if this is true, how could we escape the simulation and discover the true essence of our existence? There is only one way, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Get ready, because we're about to reveal the secret to escaping the simulation we've been trapped in our entire lives. But how does this simulation work? Does it mean that everything around you is a hologram? Not exactly. Imagine you're playing a video game where your character can explore vast landscapes, fight battles, and collect treasures. Inside the game, everything seems real. But behind the scenes, everything is controlled by a computer that processes information, creating the illusion of a rich and dynamic environment. This idea is similar to the notion that our universe could be a simulation. In the universe of quantum physics, particles behave in strange and unpredictable ways, similar to what happens in a video game. These particles don't have defined positions or velocities until they are observed, which is reminiscent of how parts of a game only fully materialize when you see them. This phenomenon, known as the observer effect, suggests that reality depends on observation, much like in a video game, where the world is built around the player's viewpoint. Let's simplify using a computing example. Think of a computer performing calculations. Whether it subtracts 7 million from 6 million or 2 from 1, the processor takes the same amount of time. In a simulation, the scale of these numbers doesn't matter. The operations are treated the same way. Similarly, in the simulation, the complexity of the universe doesn't affect the underlying computational process. In our daily lives, 7 million is a huge number, and 1 is very small. However, in the physical world of the computer, these differences don't exist in the same way. Both calculations are simple operations that take the same time. This shows the difference between the simulated world of programmed numbers and the physical world of microprocessors. Applying this to our universe, the fundamental operations of reality, like the behavior of particles, might be simple computations in a grand simulation. This perspective aligns with the principles of quantum physics, where the universe seems to behave more like information processing than a clockwork mechanism, as we previously believed. Quantum entanglement is another concept that supports this simulation theory. When two particles become entangled, the state of one instantly influences the state of the other, regardless of the distance between them. This instantaneous connection seems to defy the laws of classical physics, but it makes sense in a simulated universe, where distance is just an illusion, and the underlying code can instantly update both particles. Moreover, the renowned philosopher Nick Bostrom proposed the simulation hypothesis, suggesting that future civilizations could create simulations of their ancestors. If these simulations are possible, and many are created, then it's more likely that we're living in one of these simulations rather than the original reality. Essentially, the strange behaviors of quantum particles, the concept of entanglement, and the processing power of computers indicate the possibility that our universe operates as a sophisticated simulation. By understanding these concepts, we begin to see that what we perceive as reality might be just a complex programmed environment, similar to the video games we create and play. From a spiritual perspective, the idea that we might be in a simulation can be liberating. It suggests that the challenges we face are part of a carefully designed curriculum for our souls. Every experience, whether joyful or painful, is a lesson meant to help us evolve. The Buddhist concept of samsara, the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, teaches that our experiences are opportunities for growth and enlightenment. Viewing our lives as part of a simulation can deepen our understanding of these cycles, encouraging us to seek enlightenment and liberation from illusion. But it's time to escape this simulation and see the outside world as it truly is. How do we do this? First, we need to accept the simulation for what it is. The first step to leaving the simulation is recognizing it for what it is, which involves questioning the very structure of our perceived reality. Philosophers like René Descartes pondered this idea centuries ago with his famous dictum, cogito ergo sum, I think therefore I am. Descartes posited that the only certainty is the existence of the self, casting doubt on the reality of everything else. Similarly, the Hindu concept of Maya suggests that the world we perceive is an illusion, a veil that obscures the ultimate truth. By embracing these perspectives, we begin to see the simulation as a construct, opening the door to deeper exploration. But how can we adjust to these startling ideas when we've spent our entire lives thinking otherwise? There are tricks and strategies for this. An effective practice for gaining clarity and understanding the nature of reality is meditation. Meditation allows us to calm the mind and distance ourselves from the constant flow of thoughts and sensory stimuli that anchor us in the simulated world. With regular practice, we can achieve states of deep consciousness and detachment, experiencing moments of intense clarity. In these moments, the boundaries of the simulation may start to blur, revealing glimpses of a broader reality. Visualization is another powerful tool. By vividly imagining that we're leaving the simulation, we can program our subconscious mind to seek and recognize signs of a deeper truth. Visualizations of crossing doors or portals into new dimensions, or peeling away layers of illusion like a snake shedding its skin, can be particularly effective. This technique aligns with the idea of the law of attraction, which suggests that our thoughts and intentions shape our reality. By focusing on exiting the simulation, we pave the way for transformative experiences. Another powerful method to break free from the simulation involves altering our perception through astral experiences. Practices like lucid dreaming and astral projection can provide direct experiences of realities beyond our physical one. In lucid dreaming, we become aware that we are dreaming and can manipulate the dream environment. This practice not only demonstrates the malleability of perceived reality, but also trains the mind to recognize and question the nature of our waking reality. Similarly, astral projection involves consciously separating the spirit from the body, exploring realms beyond the physical. These experiences can be profound, providing first-hand evidence that our everyday reality is just one layer of a much larger existence. It's also essential to cultivate a state of mindfulness in daily life. By being fully present in each moment and observing our thoughts and reactions without attachment, we can begin to see the patterns and constructs of the simulation. This practice is similar to the Buddhist concept of vipassana, or insight meditation, which aims to see things as they really are. Through mindfulness, we can become aware of the underlying energies and influences that shape our reality, gaining the power to transcend them. These are just the first steps. There's much more you can do to exit the simulation, and part of it is understanding the philosophical reasons for its existence, determinism versus free will. Philosophically, the concept of simulation is closely tied to the idea of determinism versus free will. If we're in a simulation, are our actions predetermined, or do we have the power to change our fate? The Stoics, ancient Greek philosophers, believed in accepting the natural order of the universe while also exercising personal virtue and wisdom. Applying this mindset, we can navigate the simulation with grace and purpose, aligning our actions with a higher truth even as we seek to transcend the simulation itself. A crucial component to exiting the simulation is connecting with our inner self, that aspect of us that exists beyond physical and mental constructs. This involves deep introspection and self-discovery, unraveling the layers of conditioning and programming that define our current reality. By untying these layers, we can access our true essence, which exists beyond the simulation. Practices like journaling, therapy, and spiritual counseling can support this process, providing clarity and guidance. Equally important are the concepts of community and shared experiences. Engaging with like-minded individuals on similar paths can provide support, validation, and new perspectives. Group meditations, spiritual retreats, and discussions can amplify our efforts, creating a collective energy that helps transcend the simulation. This communal approach echoes the teachings of many indigenous cultures, which emphasize the power of community and shared spiritual practices. Additionally, embracing the mystery of life and staying open to the unknown can ease our journey. Taoist philosophy encourages us to go with the flow of life, embracing its inherent mystery and uncertainty. By letting go of the need for concrete answers and instead cultivating a sense of wonder and curiosity, we can become more receptive to experiences and insights that transcend the simulation. But what if I told you that it's not just the elites who keep us in the simulation, but also the very masses that the elites control? It's a two-way street where both, directly or indirectly, contribute to keeping you in the status quo of the simulation. If you want to break free, keep paying attention because we're going to tell you why it happens this way. Now, the masses also play a fundamental role in maintaining the simulation. In the grand scheme of the simulation, the masses help sustain the stability and continuity of the constructed reality. The benefits they gain from living within this simulated existence are many, encompassing aspects like comfort, security, and a sense of purpose. Although the idea of being part of a simulation may initially cause discomfort or skepticism, there are inherent advantages that keep most people engaged and invested in their simulated lives. First and foremost, the simulation offers a structured environment where the masses can navigate life with a sense of predictability and order. This structure is essential for humans, who often seek stability and routine to feel safe in a world where every aspect of existence is meticulously designed and controlled. People find comfort in the familiarity of their daily routines, allowing them to plan, set goals, and work towards achieving them within a seemingly coherent framework. Furthermore, the simulation offers a wide range of experiences and opportunities for growth and development. From personal relationships and career advancements to artistic and intellectual endeavors, the simulated reality presents endless possibilities for self-expression and fulfillment, as long as they never escape it. This diversity of experiences keeps the masses engaged, providing a sense of purpose and direction. The illusion of progress and achievement within the simulation can be incredibly rewarding, motivating individuals to pursue success and personal satisfaction. One of the great benefits of the simulation is the strong sense of community and belonging it promotes. We are social beings by nature, and the simulation ensures that we are constantly surrounded by others who share our experiences and challenges, even if these bonds are, in essence, artificial. This sense of community is incredibly comforting, providing support networks and a sense of interconnectedness. Through family ties, friendships, or professional relationships, the simulation weaves a web of connections that help individuals feel less alone and more integrated into society. It's important to remember that 99% of people don't even realize they're in a simulation, and this lack of awareness prevents any possibility of escape. Moreover, the simulation also serves as a training ground for the soul. Ancient philosophers and mystics have always postulated that life is a series of lessons meant to help us grow spiritually and evolve. The organized structure of the simulation can be seen as a carefully crafted series of challenges and experiences that push us to develop our inner strength, resilience, and wisdom. By facing the trials and tribulations of the simulated world, we are led to refine our character and expand our consciousness. Another profound aspect of the simulation is that it ensures our basic needs are met. Within this controlled environment, systems are in place to provide food, shelter, healthcare, and other essential services. This infrastructure sustains the well-being of the masses, allowing people to focus on pursuing something beyond mere survival. The relative abundance and accessibility of resources within the simulation create a solid foundation for people to build their lives and pursue their dreams. However, the problem arises when we realize that the very benefits of the simulation can function as barriers to transcendence. The comfort, stability, and sense of purpose provided by the simulated reality can create a strong attachment to this world, making it difficult to seek a deeper truth. The security and predictability offered by the simulation place the masses in a state of complacency, where the desire to explore beyond known boundaries weakens. This dynamic is reminiscent of Plato's allegory of the cave, where prisoners chained in a cave see only shadows projected on the wall and believe these shadows are reality. When a prisoner escapes and discovers the outside world, he realizes the truth, but the others resist the idea and prefer to continue seeing only the familiar shadows. Something similar happens with the masses within the simulation. They may resist the idea of a reality beyond their known experiences, finding comfort in the predictable shadows of their existence. For those who begin to awaken to the possibility of the simulation, it becomes a challenge to balance the appreciation of the benefits of the constructed reality with the pursuit of transcending these limits. The key lies in using the tools and opportunities provided by the simulation to cultivate awareness, growth, and connection, while remaining open to the mysteries beyond. However, even when one awakens to this reality, the individual may feel lost. After all, if you've spent your entire life within a structured system and suddenly find yourself without it, it's natural to feel confused upon awakening to the truth of the simulation. Awakening is only the beginning of a new journey, not the end. Understanding that the simulation exists opens up a world of possibilities and challenges, and it's important to approach this new reality with an open mind and a willingness to explore and learn. Embrace the curiosity and sense of wonder that come with this new perspective. Question everything you once accepted as truth and be open to new ideas and experiences. This may include seeking intellectual or creative activities that fill the void left by the simulation. Many ancient and modern teachings offer valuable insights into the nature of reality and the awakening process. Writings of mystics like Rumi and teachings of Eastern philosophies, such as Buddhism and Taoism, can provide profound guidance. These traditions often emphasize the importance of inner exploration and the discovery of true nature beyond the limits of the material world. A historical figure who exemplifies well the integration of spiritual awakening into daily life is Meister Eckhart, a German mystic from the 13th century. His teachings emphasize the importance of finding God within oneself and living a life of simplicity, humility, and service. Eckhart's wisdom can inspire us to incorporate our spiritual insights into practical daily actions, creating a life that reflects our highest values and aspirations. As you explore these teachings, remember that the journey of awakening is deeply personal. What resonates with one person may not resonate with another. Trust your intuition and inner guidance as you follow this path. Your unique experiences and insights are valuable and will help you chart your own course forward. Another important aspect of awakening is integrating your new awareness into everyday life. Having a profound realization is one thing, but living every day, even the hardest ones, in alignment with that realization is another. To start, examine your habits, beliefs, and actions. Are they in harmony with your new understanding of reality? If not, consider making changes that align with your higher consciousness. This may involve letting go of old patterns, adopting new practices, or making more conscious decisions in your daily life. For example, by realizing the interconnectedness of all beings, you might choose to adopt a more compassionate lifestyle. This could mean being more mindful of the impact of your actions on others, practicing kindness, or engaging in activities that promote the well-being of the community and the planet. These changes don't need to be drastic. Even small shifts can have a significant impact on how you experience and interact with the world. It might even happen that you awaken and want to return to the simulation, especially when faced with the harsh realities of the world outside of it. Be gentle with yourself and allow yourself the time and space to heal and grow. Seek activities that nurture your soul, such as spending time in nature, engaging in creative pursuits, or simply resting and rejuvenating. Another important aspect of self-care is maintaining a healthy balance between your inner and outer worlds. While it's crucial to explore your inner landscape and develop your spiritual awareness, it's equally important to stay grounded and engaged with the material world. Finding this balance can help you integrate your awakening in a way that enhances your overall well-being and supports your continued growth. Both the elites and the masses benefit from the structure, community, and opportunities that the simulation offers. However, it's up to each individual to decide whether to remain within the boundaries of the simulated reality or to seek the deeper truths that lie beyond. Ultimately, the journey to exit the simulation is deeply personal and unique to each of us. It requires a combination of philosophical inquiry, spiritual practices, and a willingness to explore the unknown. By questioning the nature of our reality, engaging in transformative practices, and connecting with our inner self and communities, we can begin to pierce the veil of illusion and discover the deeper truths that lie beyond. This journey isn't about escaping our current existence, but about expanding our understanding and experiencing reality in all its fullness.